Good morning. Yes. Yeah. So just a minute. Oh. Yeah. So very good morning to all of you. We'll start our session today, right?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning. Yes, I can see how many? 25 students are there. Okay. So we'll start with a new topic. We'll start with a new topic that is uh, decision theory, right? Decision theory. So in statistics, and also in management, in management, whenever you will be joining some organization, you'll be working with some company, every day you have to take decision, right? You have to take decision regarding your individual, individual growth. You have to take decision regarding your, so as to say, in the business field, in the marketing field, HR, finance, whatever domain you join. So you'll be taking some decisions every now and then when you join your company. Suppose if I ask you, so you joined ICFI Business School, right? So by joining ICFI Business School, you had certain thought process why you joined, right? This is also a decision that you have taken. Yes, this is also a decision. Everything, even if you are coming to college, say, okay, if you are coming to college, you are having different routes by which you are travel from your home to college. Say if there is only one route, then there is no question of decision making. You have to go through that route only, right? Are you getting me? Decision making only it comes. I will give you the slide and I will share the definitions, but let us understand the concept physically. Uh, if if you have to reach ICFI Business School, specifically I'm telling for the students who are in Delhi NCR region, if you need to, yeah, Mudit and Karan, please write your enrollment number. Mudit and Karan, you have to write your enrollment number. Okay. So, so if you are coming to ICFI Business School, then if there is only one route, are you going to take a decision? Yes. Yes.
Excuse me, sir. Is it my enrollment number is not visible?
Now it is visible. I think previously it was not visible. So there was a message. Okay. So yeah. So that's fine. So yeah, now tell me if there is only one route from, suppose you stay in, just for example, you stay in Faridabad, and from Faridabad you are coming to Gurgaon campus, ICFI. Okay. Okay. Now, if there is only one route, are you going to take any decision in which route you are going to come? Yes, Brinda?
Sir, there will be no decision because if there is one route.
If there is one route, there is no decision, right? उसी में
Yes.
आपको आना है, कोई और उपाय नहीं है, right? No other way. Decision comes only when there are alternatives, right? Only there are alternatives. Suppose you took a decision to join ICFI Business School, right? You had several alternatives. There are around 4,000 B schools. So far I know, there are around 4,000 business schools in India. But out of 4,000, you have chosen ICFI Business School. So you might have been some thought process. You might have been some, your thought, everyone's thought process or your decision making might be different, right? Right? Out of 4,000, you have chosen ICFI Business School. So there might be some reasons, there might be your thought process, decision-making process. So in statistics, we also take decision. But see, we will only be able to take decision if we are having some options. But these options, this does not work in statistics, right? All these are layman's language. I will give you the, see, statistics is common sense actually, nothing. It's nothing something coming from heaven or something. It's very common sense, right? If there is alternative, then only we will go for the, choice. You don't have choice. आपके पास choice ही नहीं है, आपके पास alternative ही नहीं है. What you will choose? You will choose only one route, right? Okay, so let me start with today's topic. Very, very interesting topic and very much say applicable in the corporate houses also. That is called decision making. Okay, that is decision making theory. Decision making theory. So let us start today's session now. Yes, can you see my slides?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So as I told you, we will study some terminologies, right? First of all, let us see what is statistical decision theory, right? Classical statistics we have covered, we have studied. If you see, there are two types of statistics: classical statistics, and this is a special branch of decision science, right? Special branch of decision theory, that is called statistical decision theory, is concerned with determining which decision from a set of possible decision is optimal, right? Always we take the best decision which is optimal. Suppose you had option for 4,000 B school, right? Yeah, let me ask some of you. Yes, would anyone like to share how you choose your B school? Yes, Shivam.
Yes, sir.
How have you chosen it for B school? What is your
Sir, I've done some of the research.
yeah? So what research you have done?
Like, sir, I have visited this portal website. Then I've consulted some of my friends,
Okay.
and then finally I made a decision.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Okay. Fine. Fine. Okay. So whenever we make some decision, it is concerned with determining which decision from a set of possible decisions is optimal. Now, whenever we take a decision, we should think of the payoff. I will explain these terminologies I am using now, but I will explain each. What is a payoff? Payoff means, say you are investing almost, your parents are investing 10 to 12 lakhs of rupees, right? For your management education. Now, what job you will get? This is one of the outcomes, payoffs, right? You are spending 10 lakhs. So you will expect a job of 10 lakhs. Is it clear? Sushant, is this clear?
Yes, sir.
When you are spending 10 lakhs, you must get a job of at least 10 lakhs, if not 20 lakhs. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Now, this is my payoff. Okay, I will give you the definition, but okay, let me come to the decision. Okay, so what is statistical decision theory? What is statistical decision theory? It is concerned with determining which decision from a set of possible decision is optimal. Very, very useful word. Yes, students, let us start now. So optimal, optimal. What does this mean? Each word has a meaning. See, is concerned with determining which decision from a set of possible decision. Can you see? If there is no other ways, then koi decision hi nahi hai, right? It is optimal. It is optimal. We have to understand whenever we take a decision. Suppose even if you are taking a decision, a route from your home to your college, which route you will. Suppose there are route number 1, route number 2, route number 3. 3 routes are there. Now, in which route you will be reaching the college at the earliest time, right? That can be one of your optimality, right? Shortest route, okay, shortest route, and so that the time is minimum. That is the optimality. That is the optimality. So statistics happens in our daily life also, right? In daily life, it happens, right? It's not that it is in book. So what are the, now try to understand, we are now entering our statistics domain. So what are the decision, what are the components when we are think of any decision making? Number one, alternative or choices. What are the alternatives I am having? Do I have any alternatives, right? So it is called ACT. In statistical language, it is called alternatives also, but generally we use the word ACT, ACT, acts. Okay, available choices is called acts. Each terminology is very, very important for today's 2-hour session. I'll be having a 2-hour session on this topic. So each word you must understand. If you don't understand, please ask me, right? Now act. Next is state of nature. What is state of nature? What is state of nature? Which are not under the control of the decision maker. Uncontrollable future events. Now you have chosen ICFI school, but suppose next year there is a recession. So companies will come in lesser in number. They will give lesser package, like so. Those things are not in the, those are not under the control of the, even under the institute, not under student, not under institute. If recession happens, all companies will be recruiting less number of students, or they will reduce the package, right? So the states of nature, or if it is a prosperity, just the reverse. If it is a prosperity or boom, then what is going to happen? They require many people, right? Right, they require many, so they'll be recruiting more, they'll be offering more package, and you will get a very good job offer. Now the states of nature, which are now, these are not in the hand of institute. Institute can approach a company, but again there are macro forces which will decide your placement, companies and package, right? Number 3, the payoffs, right? Payoffs. What is payoff? Payoff means your parents or you have spent, say, 10 to 12 lakhs for your management education. Now you are wanting a payoff of, say, at least a job of 10 lakhs or 12 lakhs, right? So the payoffs needed for each combination of decision alternative. Now look here. Yes, now I need to give you one example, otherwise you will not understand, right? So let me just show you this. Yeah, states of nature and alternatives. Okay. Suppose you had 3 alternatives. You have alternative to joining IIM, any IIM. Nowadays there are IIMs in all the states. Almost all states are having one IIM. Every state. There is very less state where there is no IIM, right? Almost every state. In our times, there used to be 4 IIMs, whole India. But now you are getting IIMs in every state. All the state are having IIMs. Okay, so IIM, just this is a hypothetical example. Don't take it something that you have option to join IBS and actually you have joined here. You are now here and you are having any XYZ B school. Okay, XYZ. Let us just classify. Again, this classification is just for example. So this is type 1 or rank A series business school we can call in India. Yes, according to classification. Number 2, I think is second grade B schools. Number XYZ third grade B schools, right? Now there is a prosperity. Okay. Now, see, try to understand each and every term, right? What are these? Can anybody tell me? What are these? You can join IIM, you can join IBS, you can join XYZ. Suppose these are 3 options for you. Now you have chosen the second option, but what are these? In the statistics language, what are these?
Alternatives.
Very good, Abhishek, na? Acts.
Yes, sir.
These are the acts or alternatives. Excellent. You are understanding 100%. Now, so please, I am trying to explain only the terms. Okay. And that my examples are hypothetical, nothing, just some figure I will place, right? Okay. Now suppose there is now in the next year, you are not passing out this year. So next year, suppose there is prosperity or say boom, what we call boom in economy, right? Let us call boom is boom period, prosperity, or there is recession. Okay. Boom and recession cannot be controlled by the institute. Okay. Institute has no hand. So are you getting this? Acts. Now, even you also cannot do anything. These are macroeconomic forces, right? I know very little economics, but so far I know these are the boom and recession period in economics cannot be controlled, right? By a single institute or by some person. So what are this? Can anybody tell me? What are this? Yes, students. Boom and recession. What are this? Uncontrollable.
States of nature.
Yes, very good, Saman. These are nothing but states of nature. These are controlled by economic variables, not by any B school or not even this industry also. Whole of B school industry or management education industry also cannot control this. It is also very that tough, right? Forget about one B school. So states of nature, very good, excellent. What is so? Please read the definition again, please. The states of nature, the states of nature which are not under the control of the decision maker. You are the decision maker, right? Here, or the institute is, okay. The control of decision, uncontrollable future events next year, whether it will be a boom, whether corona will, extend up to next year, right? And they will hamper your placement. So nobody knows that, right? There are various factors. So, and cannot be controlled also. Okay, states of nature. You see the virus is taking its own course. Almost 1.5 years have passed and it is still going on. Still, third wave is coming. Okay, so the states of nature. Third, the most important, Sushant, payoffs. What will be my payoff here? What are the payoffs? Yes, payoffs needed. Please read the 2 lines, last 2 lines. Payoffs needed for each combination of decision alternative and states of nature. Got my point? Payoff will depend on which institute you have chosen and what is the economical condition, boom period or recession period, right?
Yes.
Right. Got my point. So see, a very apt example, you will understand this You management students is the best example actually for management students. Now, suppose you have chosen IEM. Now, all I am giving hypothetical figures. There is nothing to, nothing. These are all hypothetical figures depending on my experience, or these are just my thought process. Okay. Suppose you have joined IIMs, right? Suppose, and economy there is boom. Your placement will be say 50 lakhs, suppose, just 50 lakhs per month, right? Per year, 50 lakhs per year. Okay, 50 lakhs. Now suppose you have joined. Now, if there is recession, what is going to happen? It will be less. Might be the company will recruit less students. So say it will be 30 lakhs. Okay. What are these 50 lakhs and 30 lakhs? These are called payoffs. Suppose you have chosen ICFI Business School. If it is a boom period, you will get say 12 lakhs, right? And if it is if it is a recession, it is 8 lakhs. It will be little bit less. Suppose in XYZB school, it will be 6 lakhs. And it can go as low as say 3 lakhs. Is this clear? Example. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So see, you have taken a decision, but see, your decision is leading you to where? Leading you to your payoffs. What package you will get? Suppose a student who has chosen IIM, right? IIM Ahmedabad students. He is expecting a 50 lakh package next year. Okay. But if he will only get if it is a boom period. If next year is a boom. If next year it is a recession, he may get less 30 lakhs. Now you are in IBS, so you can get an average package of 12 lakhs if it is a boom period. Many of our students got 10-12 lakhs, right? Many of my students have got 10-12 lakhs in their past 7 years. Okay. Now, again, if it is a recession, then company may say, I will not give you so much. I will give you 8 lakhs only, right? And in some other, third grade B schools, you can get 6 lakhs in the boom period and 3 lakhs in case of your. So see, acts. Is this clear? Now the 3 terms. So these are the 3 terms we'll use for the next 2 hours. I'll be using these 3 terms of on and on. Okay. So acts, states of nature, payoff. Acts. Is this terminology is clear? Yes, someone?
Payoff terminology.
Payoff.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
Pardon? What is your question?
Some you are saying I just don't listen. Such.
I did not get. Yes, students, any query up till now? Have you understood the 3 concepts? Just
Yes, sir.
I gave you a hypothetical example so that you can conceptualize. See, if everything we should conceptualize in mind. If something is abstract, it is very difficult to understand. States of nature, you will never understand, right? I will give you another case study also today, small case study, so that you can understand much better. But still, this is also a very good example, I think. Yes, as we are in management education. Yes, Abhishek, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hope it is clear. So, but because these are the 3 fundamental terms that we will cover today, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I have explained very well, I think. Now, yes. Next, yes. Next concept. So please keep a note of the concepts. Many terminologies we'll learn today. Next is payoff and payoff table and expected payoff. What are these 2 things? What are these 2 elements? Let us understand this. Let us first take payoff. Already from my example, you can now conceptualize what is a payoff, right? So please read here. Please. A payoff table is a listing of all possible combinations of decision alternatives and the states of nature. Now see what I have done here. Can you see? Students, can you see what I have done? I have taken all the three acts, act number 1, act number 2, act number 3. And I have taken all the states of nature, boom, recession. Okay, I again repeat, I have taken 3 acts, act 1, act 2, act 3. Act 1 joining IIM, act 2 joining IBS, act 3 joining XYZ V school. States of nature can be only 2. So far I know economics. So boom and recession, right? Now, and what have I done in payoff table? What have I done? I have listed all the possible outcomes. That means, yes, just let us hold on here. Yes, that means given that means if you have joined IIMs and the period is boom, you are going to get a 50 lakhs package. And in IBS, suppose given that you have joined IBS, so for each act and each state of nature, we will see what is our outcome. If you have joined IBS and the states of nature is boom, you are certainly going to get something around 10-12 lakhs, right? Because we have a very good placement cell and they are working day in and day out, and they will place you, right? But unluckily, if there is recession, then it might that you get 8 lakhs, right? But you will get some job. There is no guarantee in that, right? There is guarantee. So what is states of nature? Can you see here, students? So what is states of nature? What is payoff table? Very important. I will we will see just after 10 minutes, I will draw a payoff table, right? So it's very important. So what is a payoff table? It's a listing of all possible combinations of decision decision alternative and states of nature. So see, simply giving the definition does not give meaning. If you are having some example in your mind, now you can see, well, I have alternative. मेरे पास alternative क्या था? IIM join करना था, IBS join करना था, XYZ V school join करना था. मैंने IBS join कर लिया. Very good. Next, what is states of nature? My states of nature is not in your hand. It's under the economic forces. It can be a prosperity. It can be a it can be a boom or prosperity, or it can be a recession. Now, if you are lucky, it will be prosperity, and if you are not lucky, it will be this no boom. It will be your recession, right? Recession. Now we are just explaining terms. Now there is another term called expected payoff. Expected payoff or expected monetary value. Very, very important concept. I will just now give you the formula. We'll do one problem also. We'll do one case study actually. So yes, students, what is expected payoff? It is the expected value for each decision. Now, आपने एक decision तो ले ली. You have taken one decision. There is some state of nature. Combining these two, there must be some payoff. Okay. There cannot be. Suppose even the route 1, 2, 3. You have chosen route 1, right? And suppose what is uncontrollable factor here when you are coming from your college to from your home to college? Maybe traffic. Traffic is not in your hand. Choosing the route. Suppose you are coming from Faridabad, right? You are having 3 routes. You can come by any route. Okay, nobody is going to stop you. But there is something called traffic in Delhi NCR, which can cause delay in reaching the institute, right? So given a route you have chosen and given a traffic situation on that particular day, even day to day. Suppose it's a holiday, you go to Saturday, the roads are open, you can come within 40 minutes. But if it's a working day, Monday suppose specifically, will take minimum 1.5 hours from Faridabad to Gurgaon, 1.5 hours minimum. It can go up to 2 hours also, right?
2.5.
2.5, yes, it can. Higher limit to मैं बोल ही नहीं रहा, वो तो that is extent, that will can be expanded. It can be 2.5, yes. So are you getting this? Are you getting? So expected mind. Now I will give you a small case study and I will give you 3-4 minutes. All of you read this small case study and I will, I will give you the formula first. Sorry. Please write down the formula. Yes, student. EMV formula. Very, very important. Very, very important. Every year we get question from here. Minimum one question, right? Very important. Students, write the formula. Write the formula. I will explain it. Okay. Please write whatever is written on my slide and then I will explain. Yeah, taken down the formula.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I will explain it before giving you the case study. Otherwise, you will not understand. Okay. Now please try to understand carefully, right? See the formula once again. See the formula once again. And concentrate. There are very less formulas, so don't worry. Very easy chapter. But you have to understand the concepts very well. Okay. So expected money. I start from here, right? See my cursor also. Expected monetary value. Expected monetary value of what? AI. Can you see this? AI. Can anybody tell me what does A stands for? Yes. A stands for what? Anyone? A stands for what? Yes.
Alternative.
Alternative. Acts.
Decision
Yes.
alternative.
Decision alternative. Very good. Now Alt A. Act. Why I have written Y? I have not written one. This is not one. This is I. Why I have written I? Because there can be 3 acts. There can be 4 acts. There can be 5 acts. Just like you are having option for 4,000 business schools. Okay. So A may be 4,000. You can be 4,000. You had 4,000 options, right? Of choosing these schools. But you have chosen ICFI Business School, right? So AI is equal to, please see students, sigma, please, P within bracket SJ. What is this? S stands for? Who will tell me?
States of nature.
Very good. And P stands for? Abhishek, Shivam.
Probability.
Yes, sir.
Probability. I told you, na, probability will not leave you till the last class. So almost today is the second last topic actually, but yeah, I think next class I won't, but I told you that probability will not leave you until the last class. So probability of the states of nature. Now you may say, sir, you are telling boom aa hi jayega. How can you say? Or you are telling recession aa hi jayega. How can you say? No, we don't say in this term, right? In statistics, anything or everything. See, this is decision making under uncertainty. Yeah, this also you have to understand. This decision making, whatever you are taking, just like you have taken decision making under uncertain conditions. You did not know that whether it will be a boom or prosperous, whether it will be a prosperity or it will be a recession. So no decision maker knows the uncontrollable factor which is going to happen. Traffic, even simple example. See, traffic, you have left your home taking the shortest route, but the shortest route is taking you the longest time. I have seen, sometimes it happens with me, right? I take the shortest route and I think I will go faster, and I take the longest time, right? Nowadays we are having in this app. Through this app we can also see they do rerouting. I think some of you might use this app, right? They will do rerouting, but sometimes I don't see what rerouting they are doing. Even that, the rerouted route is taking me more time. Okay, so I generally prefer to stick to one route. Okay, people generally changes their route very frequently. Okay, so what I mean to say is the formula. Formula is sigma probability of state of nature, multiplied by, this is dot means multiplied by VAI-SJ. What is the meaning of this? Who is going to explain me? VAI, SJ. Yes. VAI, SJ. What does it mean?
The value of the payoff,
Yes.
the combination.
For the combination of decision alternative AI and state of nature SJ. So VAI-SJ be the value of the payoff. I was writing now 50 lakhs, 30 lakhs, 12 lakhs, 10 lakhs, 6 lakhs. This is this value, the placement that you are getting after 2 years. 2 years doing all these assignments, crossing this semester hurdles, right? And then you are getting a placement, right? So this is the value V. When you get a placement, you get the V, right? That is called the value of the payoff. V, and value for what? For a given act and given SJ. Again, it will depend on, the value will depend on what? The act you have chosen and the state of nature. Okay. So is this clear? So just read this quickly. AI is the ith decision alternative. PSJ with the probability of the jth state of nature. VAI-SJ with the value of the payoff for the combination of decision alternative AI and state of nature SJ. And yes, and let EMBAI be the expected monetary value for the decision alternative. Clear? So now I will give you the case study. So I will give you 4-5 minutes. Please go through. Okay, please try to get the case study. Try to understand. I am giving you 5 minutes, right? It's a very small case. Please, yes, somebody writing in the chat. Oh, Mudita. Okay. Yes, students, please read the case. Read the case carefully. Yes. Have you gone through?
Yes, sir.
Have you gone through the case?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. So let us start solving, right? Let us start solving. So hope you have understand. I will tell you very short what is the case all about. There are three stocks. Okay. Kaiser Chemicals. Oh, what happened? Yes. Kaiser Chemicals, Ream Homes, Texas Electronics. Right. And now you can understand which are the act, which are the states of nature. See, can you see, students? Kaiser Chemicals I called A1. Why? That is I am calling, 1 means nothing. It's act 1, A2 act 2, A3 act 3, right? Now, as I told you, there is a chance of bullish market, right? Bullish means boom, nothing but boom, right? That's another name for the stock market, right? Bullish, bearish, these are the terms. So S1, right? Bearish market, S2. These are just the nomenclature, S1. That means states of nature 1. Can you see this? S1. States of nature 2. Act 1. Act 2. Act 3. Now, these are my acts. Yes, students. Actually, I had written the acts on this side. Actually, it does not matter. Actually, it does not matter. Acts and bull market, bearish market. What are these? States of nature. States of nature. States of nature. Okay, I'm just writing N. Now, there are 3 acts and 2 states of nature. How many payoffs I should have? 3 into 2 is how much? 3 into 2 is how much?
6.
6. So how many payoffs should I have in my table? 6, right? I can have any number. I can have 3 payoffs. Had I been say S1, S2, S3, how many payoffs should I have there? 9. 3 into 3, 9. But it does not matter. Okay. So I am taking this example. Now there is another. Please see the last line. Read the last line. According to the information, the probability of a market rise means bullish market, is 0.6. Can you see this? And the probability of a market decline is 40%, right? So even when, see, this is a stock market. Anybody invest in stock market here? Abhishek, you are invest.
No, sir, I don't.
Anyone? Yes, anyone investing in stock market? Little bit also.
Kritankar.
Yes. Who?
Yes.
Yes, Kritankar. Is he there?
That's Saurav Vedudia also.
Yes. So what you see? Very nice. We are having an investor here. So this is nothing but an investor's, psychology. This case study is on investor psychology, right? So what do you think? What you see when you invest, Kritankar?
So what I see while investing is how long should I stay in the investment and how much profit I can gain in after a limited period of time, on a selected period of
Yes.
time.
Very good. Very good. See. So what is the payoff of Kritankar? Kritankar, you don't say, others will say, right? What payoff he sees? What is
The
his
profit.
profit? Right? What is his act? Kritankar's act. Kritankar, you don't say, others will say. You don't say, Kritankar. What are the acts of Kritankar? Yes, students. His act is choosing a stock, whether he will choose for Infosys, HCL, or TCS. He decides on that, right? Now, so A1, A2, A3, suppose Infosys, TCS, HCL. Now he has his own mechanism. He will see some, okay. So he will see some magazine of, where the stock market movement, he told, jahan pe wo lamba, anybody, he's a very good player. What I understand from him, that he wants to stay long in stock market. These days also intraday transfer is there. Within 1 hour, people are also selling off.
Sir,
But
I've lost money in intraday, sir.
you lost. Okay. Very nice. You lost, na? So yes, actually long term it pays, but I don't know. I'm not very much into that, but I have some, friends also who do that. But it's very dicey decision. You can lose money, right? Kritankar knows he has lost money and he has gained
Yes,
money
sir.
also. He has gained money also, right? So it's a very, very, in finance, you will learn all these things, but this is a statistics class. Okay. So we will stick to our statistics, right? Is the data clear? Is the data clear, students? Anything you want to ask? Is the case clear? Case is clear, na?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let us now, can we calculate EMB? Yes, someone? What will be the EMB? What will be EMB? Can I calculate EMB from this data? मैं EMB calculate कर सकता हूँ? Yes, Kritankar. Can I calculate EMB from this data? Can I calculate? Okay, I will tell you. Okay, I will tell you, right? But you write this data, please. This data. This table you will forget, and I will change the slide just now, right? So please write this data in your copy. We'll work out with this data today. Even in the second half, we'll discuss this, right? So please take down this data. I'm giving you 1 minute. Okay, taken down.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let us, or you
Yes,
can
sir.
just take a peek also if you want. Mobile mein peek le lo. Okay, let us move because I will move on, right? Now see, all of you students. So this was my data. Now table yahan pe bhi hai. If you have not written, then also you will understand. So hope you can see this was the data actually. Can you see? Now, expected payoff. How will I calculate the EMB or another name of same thing? What is EMB? That is expected payoff, right? Another name of EMB is expected payoff. So what is our expected payoff for Act 1? So we have to calculate for Act 1 first, Kaiser Chemical, right? Suppose Kritankar should calculate the payoffs before he is investing, right? So how will he calculate? He will calculate by multiplying the probability. Please, all of you have written the formula. Have you written the formula? See this formula. What is my formula? Probability of state of nature multiplied by what? Probability of state of nature multiplied by the payoff and sigma. Are you getting? So I will multiply the probability with the payoff plus probability with the payoff plus probability with the payoff. Okay, how many terms are there? So see here, all of you, what is the probability of bullish market? See my cursor also. What is the
0.60.
0.6? Very good. And what is the payoff of Kaiser Chemical if the market is bullish?
$2,400.
$2,400. Very good. Plus what is the probability? Sigma था ना, एक sigma था ना, plus होगा. Plus probability of bearish market. What is the probability of bearish market?
0.4.
0.4 or 40% multiplied by what?
1,000.
1,000. Payoff of what? Bearish
Bear
market and Kaiser Chemical. Got? So this you calculate. It is 1840. So Kritankar ऐसे calculate करता होगा बैठ के क्या profit होगा क्या return होगा, right? So A1. Similarly, can we calculate for A2 and A3. So if I calculate for A2, it is 1760, same calculation, same. Similarly, I calculate for A3. So I got 3 payoffs for 3 act. For A1, what is the payoff? 1840. For A2, what is the payoff? 1760. For A3, what is the payoff? 1600. Now tell me, this investor will invest where? Yes, according to EMB. Where? Pitankar? Yes, students? Anyone? Are you getting? I have calculated the
Yes.
payoffs for
Yes, sir.
Act 1. I have calculated the payoff for Act 2. I have calculated the payoff for Act 3. There are
Sir,
3.
he will go for Kaiser Chemicals, I think.
Very good. Who is this? Shivam?
Karan, sir.
Karan. Very good. Karan. Very good, Karan. Very good. So he will go for the highest payoff. आप तो वहीं जाओगे ना, यहाँ पे highest profit है, highest return है, right? You should go to IMs so that you get the highest payoff, 50 lakh or 1 crore package. Yes, but I know, I understand it's not always possible, but just joking. But so this is the so is it clear? EMB calculation. Can you calculate the EMB in this way? Yes, students.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is the EMB calculation. Let me stop here. Any query you can ask me now, right? Any. Yes, any query, please ask. Anything. We have just started the decision theory. We'll continue after the break.
Sir, what does the sigma role in the formula?
I will explain. Perhaps this is causing problem. See, already I have told you, students, sigma. Sigma means what? Summation, no? Summation. Whatever. See, EMB act. Suppose I call it 1. Okay, for timing. Just जब मैं A1 calculate करता हूँ, क्या होगा ये? EMB act 1. This is equal to sigma PSJ into VA1. A1. Okay. Now what will your first term? A1 S1. Just for your convenience, I'm writing this way, right? And AP S1. Are you getting this? What I will do for the first term क्या होगा मेरा? P S1 into V A1 S1. Now tell me which one is P S1. Let me take you there. PS1 कितना है यहाँ पे देख के बताओ मुझे. PS1 is 60%, ना?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes.
sir.
And VA1 S1. See, A1. Can you see A1 S1? Which column? This one, no? What my point?
Yes, sir.
So I have multiplied 0.60 with this. Again, it does not end here. It does not end here. Let me rub this and what will be my second term? What will be my second term? PA1 तो रहेगा, A1 रहेगा, उसी को मैं calculate कर रहा हूँ. Students try to understand please. इसमें क्या होगा? A1 will be P. Now I will take PS2. S2. A1 S2. Okay. Now, so PS2, which one is PS2 from my this? Tell me, students. Which one is PS2? What is P1S2 by my this table? Yes.
0.40, sir.
Very good. And which is PA1S2? See my cursor. A1S2. Which one is this?
$1,000.
$1,000.
$1,000, right? So I have make this. Okay. Now it is clear, I think, EMV.
Yes,
Sigma
sir.
means हमें sum करना है. Suppose there would have been another column. Suppose आपके एग्जाम में क्वेश्चन यही आएगा, आ गया सपोज, और आपको एक एक्स्ट्रा कॉलम दे दिया गया, बियर बुलिश बियरिश, और क्या होता है, एनीथिंग, जनरली दिस टू वी सी, सपोज एनीथिंग, एनी अदर मार्केट, another column is there, say 500, उसमें again you have to write plus, and its chance is say point, this is 0.3 and this is 0.1 probability. Okay, so 0.1 into 500 और एक term add हो जाएगा, that is sigma. Sigma means you have to take the sum of all the acts and all the states of nature in for act 1, for this act. Clear? So let me rub this. Again, I have to take this example. Yes, students, any query now? Query? Yeah, we are almost. Yes. So I'm stopping sharing, right? Yeah, any query?
No, sir.
Okay, we'll continue with this. This is a very big topic. We'll continue with this. Okay, so yeah, there is no query. We will stop for 15 minutes, right? Okay, you are doing your live projects, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please carry on that live project, because 17th is our last working day for this semester. 17th September. Hope you know, na? This
Yes, sir. We are aware about it.
you are aware, no? So 17th September is last working day of this semester. I mean, last class day, class will be before that. After that, no classes will be there. 17th September will be the last class of this semester. So we have to wind up by that time, right? Okay.
सर वो जो आपने रिपोर्ट शेयर करी थी सैंपल वाली, सर वो तो एसआईपी रिपोर्ट है, मतलब उसमें तो मतलब पेस्टल एनालिसिस सब कुछ कर रखा है, मतलब हमें ऐसे सबमिट करना है?
No, you don't go for, if you do questionnaire. If you cannot do questionnaire, you collect simple data. Simple collect 2 columns. Okay. Simple data you collect from website and do the analysis. Okay. Because that's a SIP report. Yeah, that's in much detail, and not that detail also. Okay. Because all my reports are lying in the college actually. So I will go to college one day. I think from 1st September I have to go. So then I will share some reports with you. Right?
Okay.
So, but you start working, you start at least make the title, make everything, right? And then, yes, you can start data collection also. You can do on secondary data also. Okay.
Okay.
So, okay. So let us have a break, and then we will again join after 15 minutes. Okay, let us have a break and join after